friends of the Fourth Estate. My name is Gerard Mwakumurithi, the Bishop of the SYMO Diocese of Mount Kenya West. I welcome you to our press release in regard to yesterday's incident that happened here at SYMO Witima. Following that attack of our church here at SYMO Witima, we have the following statement to make as a church. Yesterday, the 25th January 2026, became the darkest day in our church history. The Christians and the vicar in charge of this parish gathered for worship, and they looked forward to an edifying service. Just as the service was about to start, the former Deputy President, His Excellency Gachagua, and other leaders joined the congregation for worship. As the worship continued, goons and police officers arrived and started attacking the church, robbing tear gas canisters and shooting using live ammunition direct to the worshippers. This disturbed the service, causing fear and panic where Christians camped for safety. As a church, we feel that our light of worship was violated. Little children were traumatized, aged parents were harassed and disorientated, the clergy were terrified and intimidated, and the political leaders were also harassed. Yesterday's event unearthed a grave and a sad state of our nation. The police officers were recklessly shooting live bullets and throwing tear gas canisters into the church. It is evident that the goons who are throwing stones and carrying crude weapons were collaborating with the police in this attack. The burning of vehicles and deflating of tires were done at the watch of the police who are present. This clearly portrays the misuse of the police service to achieve selfish gain. As the Diocese of Mount Kenya West, we highly condemn the heinous and barbaric acts on our church by goons and the police. This sad occurrence raises pertinent questions. Yesterday's event evidently shows the use of police vehicles. To be precise, 2 were used, and one registration number GKB765X was accompanying matatus from a certain circle, which were ferrying goons to the church. The question is, from whose command and for what purpose were the police vehicles and officers operating? As a church, we have seen incidences involving police and goons in the public on several occasions, and mostly in political matters. Has the police force or police service been compromised and held hostage by the goons and militia in this country? The position of the church is that all are welcome to our places of worship, regardless of their political affiliation, race, and status in the society, just for worship purposes and not for political reasons. This is also enshrined in our Kenyan Constitution 2010 Article 35 on the rights, Article 32, sorry, on the right and freedom of worship. Yesterday event raises a pertinent question on our government and political leaders. Is there any criteria that should be used to qualify some individuals and deny others the freedom of worship? In Kenya, disrupting a church service is an offense under the Penal Code, Part 63 Law of Kenya. We therefore condemn with the strongest word possible the heinous act of disrupting the church service by goons accompanied by police. In this regard, we demand the following. We demand that the Inspector General of Police conduct a speedy and a thorough investigation to the whole matter with possible prosecutions of all those who are found culpable. As a church, we demand that all political leaders uphold tolerance for the peace and stability of this nation. As a church, we demand respect and protection of all places of worship. We also demand that those with differences should not settle them in church, but they should settle them away from the places of worship. We further demand an apology from all relevant security apparatus and any political leader who could have been involved in this criminal and shameful act. Thank you.